Hey guys, it's Jamie, and this is Friday Night Live. Make sure you subscribe to my YouTube, Jamie Tall, so that you can hear all of the recovery-inspired hope that I have to bring you guys. Tonight, I have a very special episode with my friend, Stephen Heggood.
Nice
and Stephen is an ally in recovery, and he has an amazing story of overcoming, an amazing story of endurance and faith. So, Stephen, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Okay. Well, for starters, I was born and raised in Athens, Georgia. I was born in St. Mary's Hospital. I'm 29 years old, and I work really hard, and I like to help out people. I don't really like to talk about myself. It makes me slightly uncomfortable, so. But yeah. Sorry.
So tell us a little bit about you growing up. Now you are a family member of a woman in long-term recovery.
Correct. I had an interesting childhood, and God, I'm so nervous.
No worries.
Things didn't work out in my favor, and they kind of led me into a very bad path, and I kind of repeated the pattern of family. I got into a lot of drinking a lot, to the point where when I was getting a source of income, I would use like $100 to buy alcohol, and I got to the point where people would give me drugs for free. And yeah, it was a horrible lifestyle, and I didn't like it whatsoever. So I remember laying on the ground and just like, what am I doing with my life? And yeah, I changed, did a 180, and started helping people out. Questions.
So, and you also have a martial arts background.
Yes, I do.
Tell us about that.
I do martial arts. It's something that I want to do my entire life. I wanted to protect the ones that matter to me and help them out. I do a lot of martial arts, 7 of them, and I've been doing them for 3 years now.
Wow.
We had to take a break because, the whole pandemic situation. But I know Aikido, Hapkido, Judo, Kikido, BJJ, Yoshikai Karate, and Kali.
Wow.
So.
That's some serious dedication.
Yeah. No, I love martial arts. It's fun. It keeps you active and keeps me on my toes. So.
For sure. Now, do you think that your childhood and the things that you went through as a child had something to do with what you were saying about wanting to protect people who were close to you?
Yes. There was, I'm not going to go into details about it, but there was someone that had I witnessed a lot, and I felt absolutely useless in my situation. And I swore, I was laying on the floor, and I swore to myself that I wanted to protect the ones who mattered to me and myself.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Awesome. So yeah, you went through, quite a journey of overcoming and things. And why do you think it's important for people to speak out about recovery?
A lot of people don't realize that they need help. And they tend to repeat patterns that they're used to. People get quite comfortable where things are, and they don't want to change. Mm-hmm. And the issue with that is they're messing up their lives without realizing it. And I think talking to people about they need recovery helps them out. They get to the point where they could get accepted, relate to people who are going through the exact same thing that they're going through, and do something with their lives that they've been wanting to do. So I think it's very important. And if you're watching this video right now and you're in this situation, get some help. Ask someone, talk to someone. That's always the first step. It's admitting that you have a problem.
Absolutely, absolutely. And now you also said that poetry was a pathway for you.
Correct. Poetry was a very big outlet for me. I, growing up, always had issues talking to people. So I had to learn how to express myself without talking to someone, and so I started writing poetry. And I enjoyed it ever since, and I've been writing for 10 years now, I think.
And you started because you had a friend who passed away, correct?
Yeah. I started out about that. And it means a lot to me, especially when I get to share it with people and they give me feedback and they tell me, wow, that's really impressive, because in my eyes, I'm a perfectionist. So I tend to see it as flaw, and like people are like, no, you should continue. And it's an issue of mine, that I don't really have confidence in myself in some situations. But poetry is definitely helping that out. Martial arts is helping that out, and a lot of other things that I'm doing.
Right, right. So tell me, why do you believe that recovery works?
Why do I believe that recovery works? I've seen it firsthand. I met quite a few people. Excuse me. I have seen them at their low points. And I watched them go through their steps and see the amount of progress they made, and it feels like they're a completely new person, and they have a lot of positive attitude and doing something with their lives instead of falling victim to alcohol or drugs or just anything in general. So
Awesome, awesome. And it's so amazing that, you were able to kind of just look at yourself when you fell into that lifestyle and was just able to say, you know what, enough is enough. Because I know for me, I wasn't fortunate enough to be able to have that kind of, willpower or grace to be able to just put it down, So that's amazing. I would say you probably had a strong praying mother. That's what I would say.
Thank you. It was, don't get me wrong, it was very, very hard. And there has been quite a few times where I just like quit everything cold turkey. That I was like, because, when you live a certain lifestyle, you kind of get used to it. And like I mentioned earlier, people gave me stuff for free. Like they will go like, hey, Steven, you want Adderall or you want Molly or whatever? Like I didn't even have to pay for anything. People would give me, people would give me drugs for free.
Wow.
And I was kind of the kind of person I am. I was like, well, yeah, I could take it, or I could turn around and sell it, and then you'll give me more, and then I could take it whenever. But I just laid on the floor and was like, I'm done. And I felt like I was being used, and I kept getting phone calls like, yo, man, you want to hang out? Like, I just bought such and such and all this stuff, and I'm like, no, dude, I don't do that anymore. And yeah, I still had it like in the back of my mind. It's like, maybe we should hang out with him. Maybe we should like smoke a bowl or like pop some pills or drink or whatever. And I was like, no, I don't want to repeat it. No, I want to make something out of myself. And and I noticed that those people stopped contacting me, and it kind of like was a refresher. These people were using me. Like they didn't care for me personally; they cared for what I had.
And we in recovery can totally relate to that. We know all about that kind of stuff. So now you have another platform that you use to actually use your voice to speak out and help people. And that is your
Twitch account.
Twitch platform.
I stream on Twitch. I play games with people and I talk to them, and I have a Discord and help people out. A friend of mine we just recently met through this platform. And we exchange numbers and we talk on a daily. And another guy I'm talking to, he's going through some depression, and all that stuff. So hopefully positive things happen their way, and
Yeah, that's amazing to, it just shows that God will take whatever kind of place that you give him to use you for that kind of work.
Yeah.
And you definitely have the experience to be able to help people going through, whether it be emotional issues, recovery issues, anything, anxiety, depression, all of that. So you have that, and you're using your platform on Twitch to be able to do that. And that is really, really awesome. And I'm really proud of you for that. And I know that, that your family is very proud of you for that too. So, and what is your, how do they follow you on Twitch? How do we get in touch with you on Twitch?
Don't worry about me. But if y'all do want to follow me, it's killer_king348. Feel free to jump in and say hello. And if not, it's not a big deal. I'm getting close to like 100 followers, and I'm thinking about doing a giveaway. And I talked to a lot of my friends about it, and they kind of gave me like this puzzled look. But the giveaway is, once I get 100 followers, I plan on giving a $50 Amazon gift card to whoever wins the giveaway.
Awesome.
And, yeah, a lot of people are like, that's a lot of money.
Some incentive.
Yeah,
some
I know.
Incentive.
It's
Get on the Twitch train.
And it's kind of funny too, because I randomly ask people on my stream when their birthday is, and they're like, "Why do you want to know when my birthday is?" I was like, "Because I want to celebrate it. Like, I'm not quite sure how I'm gonna do it yet, but I'll figure it out."
Right.
But as I was working, I came up with the ideas like, maybe I could send them like a $20 gift card to Amazon or whatever. Like if they like books, I would get them Barnes Noble. And I think that's what, because I got a little small community and it's nice. And I like to talk to them, get to know them as actual people, because if I get big, I'm not gonna be like, let it go to my head. I'm just gonna be nice, pay it forward. And that's all what I'm about, and paying things forward, and hopefully they get that same kind of mindset and pay things forward. Hopefully if they get like money or something, they pay it forward and help someone out. Because I told them, I was like, look, if I do giveaways, I think you should be, instead of like, comment, subscribe or whatever to win the giveaway, you should tell them, request someone's like, oh, this person should learn the giveaway because they're having this issue, and so on and so on. Mm-hmm. Instead of being like selfish, should be like, oh, I want to enter so I could get like $100 or whatever. Or
right.
Wherever people do for giveaways.
All about promoting other people.
Yeah, and so, so. And what I tell people on my stream as well is like, look, y'all don't have to give me money. Y'all really don't. But if y'all do, I am going to pay it forward. I am going to give it to fundraisers. I am going to go to like GoFundMe and support people who need the money and can't afford the money. Because I work a full-time job. I don't want to be that person that relies on y'all to give me money. I want to earn my own money. I want to work hard for myself. So if I do get to that point where people will start giving money, I am going to pay a huge percent forward to those who are in need. So yeah.
Awesome. Well, you have an awesome heart, and I know that you had a tough journey growing up, and you've really been through some things, but I feel like God has really used that to make you into the person that you are today. And I know I'm very grateful for you, and I know your family is too.
Thank you.
So yes. Everyone, this is Stephen Heggood, and thank you so much for joining us on Friday Night Live. Make sure you subscribe to Jamie Tull on
Please
YouTube.
Subscribe to her. She's an amazing person. She's awesome. I love hanging out with her. Continue. I'm sorry to interrupt you.
Thanks, Stephen. And we'll see you next time. Bye.